Hello and welcome to an episode of Enter the Gungeon omniplay. What's up? That was probably a little bit too many highs and too many lows there. But you know what? That's just how life is, man. You just gotta get used to it. We're gonna try to. Did he just pull? Did he just connect that? No, you can't do that. All right, so we are playing on the PC version of Enter the Gungeon. Believe it or not, it's amazing. It's pretty much the same thing, but if you're like a graphic file or like a color addict, I don't know what to call you people. What do you mean, you people? You know, this might be delving into gray areas here. But growing up as a little Filipino kid, well, not little, I was like 6 foot tall at the age of 13. So yeah, I was pretty easy to spot in a crowd already, being in the Americas, you know, or predominantly white. But in 5th grade, my parents decided to switch me over from private school. It's not really a decision. There was some sort of money problems. And I went to the local public school, which we moved to the house that we're in because of like low taxes and stuff. My parents didn't know quite what that meant, or like it didn't matter to them because they're like, oh, kids are going to private school anyways, they don't care about the public schools. So yeah, I went to a kind of rough public school for the rest of my elementary, middle, and high school years. And yes, it was predominantly African American, and I have grown to appreciate a lot of the culture through that. But I've also seen a lot of the not so good parts, I guess. Oh man, yeah, this is a tough topic to touch while on a fun little Into the Gungeon run, but like. You basically highest highs and lowest lows. All right, let's just go back to where we came from. You want to appreciate everything you got. I mean, and I've gotten, like, from that experience, a lot of my best friends in life have been let's see. Oh man, I just had to focus on dodging there. Yeah, but I have a lot of black best friends, honestly. Like my best man at my wedding, guess what? African American. Because I you know, I saw Rush Hour, and I don't care what Jackie Chan thinks about Rush Hour. It's an awesome movie about an Asian dude and a black dude that get along because of their weird nuances, and just because we don't have that innate thing in our our ethos, I guess what I was trying to say, to just I don't know what the predisposition to not like each other, like a lot of white people and black people do. I've heard other Asian comedians put it this way, like, we don't care. You know, we'll watch your qualms and just laugh about it, because it's just like, why is it such a freaking big deal? Oh man, and it's great. I've been watching this show called iZombie. You might be like, oh, CW, that's some trash tier TV, dude. I urge you to check out iZombie. It's based off a comic. And yeah, it's based off a graphic novel called iZombie, and I think it follows pretty much the same storyline. I don't read. I don't read unless it's in video games. It's kind of been a thing since I was a kid. But I've played a lot of text-heavy video games, so I could say that I read quite a lot. You know, to be honest. And I feel like I can pronounce most words. I can barely string together sentences, but I can read quite well. You know, a lot of people complain about this gun. It's not that bad. It's honestly not that bad. Like a lot of people on the Enter the Gungeon subreddit, they're saying like they're saying all these things like if you ever played with a mouse and keyboard, it's really tough, and that's what I'm doing right now. I like to broaden my horizons. I like to practice muscles, like develop muscles that aren't necessarily used as much as the other muscles, you know, like my left arm. I made it a point for like 2 years straight to brush with my left arm. I eventually got, you know, kind of it took too much thought the later in life I got. Alright, so maybe we shouldn't focus on getting these red reloads now that I'm thinking about it. But it's so much fun! It's so much fun! Jeez. Okay. Alright, we're good. We're good. Whack. It's fine. Alright, still whack. Oh, come on! I did it that time. Where is this bird? There we go. Oh, big target on me. So yeah, basically what I'm doing with this PC version of Enter the Gungeon, my runs on this are essentially like kind of to see the path from the beginning of the game. Because a lot of people are probably like, hey, you started this video series and you're pretty much already done with getting all the items. You're way ahead. But no, on the PC version, it's absolutely not that case. I mean, I've beaten the game maybe like 6-7 times. Beaten the path for most of the characters except for this guy, which is actually what we're working on now. But yeah, we haven't unlocked all the guns yet. Yeah, this is gonna be a good ride to take y'all on. And what better episode to start that on than episode 10 of Enter the Gungeon omniplay. I feel like I should get like a button that I press where I say it like that. Enter the Gungeon omniplay. Hey. Maybe we do an actual echo effect. I don't know. It's dude. Does production quality really matter for these let's plays? Let's plays? I mean, I'm not against. Let's not go into that tangent. Oh man. But yeah, here we go. Let's do Enter the Gungeon omniplay. There we go. Except I have to take my hands off of everything. You know, I've been thinking about the investment in like a foot pedal. I know this streamer slash video maker roguelite player, Bear Taffy, he uses he's very high quality. If you ever checked him out, man, he's got a golden voice. He's got the humor. He's got the foot pedal. Now, I have the possibility of getting one of those things. Oh man, and if I can't, you know, this is why I could probably never be a comedian, is that if I'm like halfway through a joke, I'm probably just gonna laugh. Oh man, I'd probably end up being like Jimmy Fallon, which a ton of people hate his like delivery of jokes because he laughs before the punchline most of the time. And a lot of people call his laughs fake. I'm like, dude, no. I know his feeling. He's not as good at it like everyone else. Like you can't just control your laugh reflexes as well as other people. You can't just expect that out of someone. All right, we don't want the shield. We're probably talking too much. I mean, is there such a thing as talking too much with this? I don't want to burn out my conversational juices too early. You could probably tell immediately whenever I record stuff after a stream at night, in comparison to when I record stuff in the middle of the day or in the morning and stuff. Like right after a nice cup of coffee, it's just, yeah. If I ever went full time, this is what you'd get. I mean, hopefully. Full time though, that's a conversation. That's a conversation starter. I've had conversations with a couple coworkers about like streaming and content creation, and like it's basically impossible to go full time. Someone on my team said that if their wife agreed that if they got to 200 subs on Twitch, 200 subs, that he could go full time. And I'm like, you know what? If I had a goal like that, I'd hit 200 subs. But honestly speaking, 200 subs. All right, you multiply that by like 250 is what most affiliates are making, like on a per sub basis. And what you get is not enough to make half a living. Oh, I mean, I guess it depends on where your living quarters is, and if you're, you know, sharing your room with somebody, all that good stuff of sharing your bills. But even then, that's not enough, dude. There's no way. We got the ball holster. All right. So what do we think about this run? Well, you haven't talked about the game much. The run's okay. I forget which guns I'm actually going for. Oh, no. We haven't flawlessed a single boss because we're using mouse and keyboard. Technically, I'm using my orb weaver, which some people don't count as a keyboard. That's fine. I don't really care about you purists. Purists, no! We're good? Whack. You know, part of the experience of starting the game from scratch, I wanted to reflect on me also using a mouse and keyboard instead of what I'm used to, which is the controller. But yeah, should we just start over? Let's do another run. I feel like it'd be a really long video, but you know what? You're worth it, sir, or madam, or whichever. So let's go. Hold on, let's pick up one of these things. It's so quiet in here. I feel like I gotta whisper. But we don't want to be an ASMR content creator. That's not us. It's not in my wheelhouse. I don't have a very ASMR voice. If you haven't, if you couldn't tell, this isn't a voice that you probably want whispering in your. I mean, I don't know. I was gonna delve into something about my wife, but like, we should probably not do that. Okay, so chamber 1, Rogue Special. Get wrecked, stupid bats. So this is it. Like, this is literally how the Wizard of Legend runs have been going. So you can tell just from that this is an authentic this is an authentic take on someone's first run at Enter the Gungeon, like figuring it out. No, I just lost a free key. You know how I feel about those free keys. Ooh, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I've been thinking about getting this game called Patapon. If you haven't heard of Patapon, Google that. Because it's an awesome, like, it's kind of rhythm based. You know, I think it's Cryptid the Necrodancer. Since I've started trying to play that, it's gotten me back into my rhythm game loop. I used to love rhythm games like Guitar Hero and Get a Room Man, all that good stuff. But Patapon is in a fun place in my memories, in my memory sphere. Ooh, we're not gonna gun force, not with the pilot. It's not worth it. If you don't know what gun forcing is, it's waiting until you waiting to open any chests. What am I saying? So basically you kill the boss before you open any chests. and that will make the boss drop a gun 100% of the time. And since guns, you know, it's in the title of the game, you know, it's kind of the most important part of the game. Like, one single gun could change the whole run for you. And I know passives might have that effect, but not as many of them. Passives have a lot less effect on your run. Or at least that's how the theory goes. I mean, you pick up clone. You pick up clone in one, you're in for a really long run. We got the trigger twins. That's fine. And some people say these guys are the toughest. I don't know about that one. But I do end up most of the time using a blank. I think it's because you can't just focus on one of them. Like, the toughest part about, the easiest part about bosses in comparison to the regular rooms is that you could just focus on the single enemy, the single entity, and just like kite like there's no tomorrow. Are you kidding me? No flawless runs for me. No flawless runs for me. If I get copyright striked for a made-up song, you know, I've only gotten, okay, so let's see. I've only made a couple YouTube videos. You know, there's maybe like 100 at most, and a lot of them are Twitch exports. The only ones I've actually gotten infringements on are like games with music that are copyrighted, which makes sense. But like, what's included in that is like Donkey Kong, what? And like Katana Zero, which it says your name, dude. Like, why? Why is it saying that I can't play this song? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand YouTube. It's probably why I've stayed quite far away from it. I mean, Twitch in general is a lot easier. I think a lot of YouTubers will say that to your face. Talking to yourself is a lot harder than talking to a crowd or even just like one other person in chat. I mean, you can do Let's Plays where you don't talk. See where you go. I mean, I'm talking a lot here, and you might look at my look at my views and be like, I don't know about this guy. He's got a staticky mic. He's not really gaining subs as fast as a lot of people, you know. But it's good. It's fine. It's all growth. I'm doing this out of habit, like out of growing a habit. Because what you want, okay, so there's two things. You want to be able to do something, if you want to do something, like me, I want to put out videos or gameplay of Roguelites on an episodic basis, right? Like, even if Enter the Gungeon is a little bit too crowded right now as far as YouTube and that kind of style, there might be a game where, you know, I might be one of the 10 people that do it. And I want to have the muscles, the creative muscles to be able to execute on making those videos. You know, it's just what's the, it's a workout. it's growing a habit. You want to grow out of a lot of habits, and you want to grow into a lot of good habits. I don't think I said that right. I don't think I said that right. You want to grow out of a lot of bad habits. There we go. And then you want to grow into a lot of good habits. Omni wisdom right here. Let's see here. Yeah, so if you're watching this video on the weekend of 5/31 to the first week of June, Enter the Gungeon's actually on sale on pretty much all platforms, I feel like. Definitely on Switch and GOG. So if you want to play this game on PC and you want to play this game on the Switcheroni, $7.50. And me and my wife have a rule about video games. If you're and this might not be like a all-encompassing rule, because there's outliers out there, of course, you know, more story-focused games. But if you're able to spend an hour per dollar on a game, then you're good to go. Yeah. So that's 7 hours and 30 minutes. This game will cover you for like threefold that. I mean, if you're liking what you're seeing. I mean, like, I'm not gonna tell you what you do with your money, but $7.50 is real cheap. That's a Chipotle burrito. That's like 2 cups of coffee at Starbucks. That's like 3 children in Africa that you might want to help. But like, this is so bad. Why did I just went there? Oh no. Controversial topics in this video, man. I'm gonna get flagged. I'm gonna get demonetized. Jokes on them. I don't make money off of this. Yo, hello, Mr. Bullet. I don't know if you're, I think he might be like number 4 Bullet. Yeah, because I remember there was a PC run that I did. I don't know if it was on stream or on video, but we found like 3 of them in a single run. You just gotta wait it out though. Did he just die? Bro! Stupid Bullet! Man. Alright, it's fine. And yeah, about the staticky mic, you know what? I might just start using my Yeti. I think there's a problem with the mixer and my computer. So I might have to replace one of those, one or both of those things. And that's not in the wheelhouse anytime soon. I'm gonna be honest with you. So yeah, we might just find a temporary fix. I might use this while on stream, because it's not as bad on stream. I can just, you know, push the button to restart it. But like when I'm recording a video, it really interrupts the flow, I feel like. I don't know if you feel the same way. I've heard some feedback, not on the comments, because you guys are a quiet bunch, y'all. But it's all good. It's all good. I enjoy watching the view count go up at least a little bit, you know, because that means somebody's getting something out of this. And it definitely, like personally, I don't care about the likes right now. The likes get you into like trending and into those algorithms, whatever, yada yada. But the views encourage me to keep making the video for the thing, because then it's not like a waste of your time. It's not a waste of my time. We're all having a good time with this, you know. Either way, I'm still gonna make them, because, you know, the whole metaphor earlier about flexing your muscles. Flexing? I don't know about flexing, because flexing is kind of a useless thing if you think about it. No, this is more than flexing. This is working out. This is practicing my anecdotal muscles and just overall bantering with myself while I'm playing a video game. I don't know why we went to the Uba yet. There's just an innate thing in my head. I was watching a video of someone saying that the more floors you go to, the better you'll do, and that only works if you can survive. And the fact that I only have 1 health left here is oh man, we gotta make it further than this though. We got to. I know I'm new at this mouse and keyboard thing, and why am I using a mouse and keyboard? You know, it's... I'm glad you asked. I want to get back to using a mouse because I'm thinking that I'm getting word is that there might be a couple people that want to play some Overwatch, that want to play some Apex with me, with yours truly, and I want to get back into using a mouse, period. I've been lackluster in Apex with a mouse, but I want to get better because I know you can make those turns a lot easier. You know, there's those advantages that even the best controller users kind of have to compromise in. Let's see if we can buy something here to help save our life. Trank gun, nah. Let's just buy the armor. It's kind of a yikes from me, but it's fine. We got the chili pepper too. Wait, we didn't pick it up. We gotta beat the rat to it. We gotta beat the rat to it! No! Okay, we're good. Wait, hold on. We got another item? How do you switch items on a keyboard? Controls, and keyboard bindings. Next item. I don't have it mapped. Welp. There we go. Double vision. We've had double vision this whole time. That's like the name of the channel. Alright, we got the turtle guy now. Oh no, we got Junk. Where's Mr. Junkin? Did he turn into a turtle? How did... I'm confused. I'm a confused boy. Alright, now we got 2 shields. We don't want to waste it in this single room. Oh, that'd be sad. But yeah, this does not look like Mr. Junkin. Do my eyes deceive me? No, he turned into a turtle problem, huh? Interesting. I'm very much cornered. You never want to be cornered in this game. You always want to be like moving in a circle. But a lot of it is just not knowing where to go and how to go. Okay, here we go. Alright, so part of this is my keyboard, my desk setup. It's not the most favorable as far as gaming, I guess, is concerned. I'd take a photo of it and post it somewhere, but I'm actually a little bit embarrassed by it. It's like, yeah, who cares what anyone thinks? No, I promise you, it'd be like, yeah, bro, you, like, how much do you have to spend to get an actual, like, desk? It's too much, man. It's too much. You know, have a kid, you'll understand. And it's funny because, honestly, like, I could probably afford it, but I hate spending stuff on things that, that only benefit myself unless it's video games. Like spending over like $100 on something, I need a pretty good reason. Yeah, even video game wise, like the Switch, when I got that, I had to twist my own arm and leg. I'm like, what are the pros and cons of getting a Switch? And if you know me, I'm Mr. Switch now. Like, it was 100% worth the $300. I wouldn't be anywhere near as good at Gungeon. I'm not saying I'm good at Gungeon by any means, but I wouldn't be anywhere near close as good as I am still, if it wasn't for the Switch. Alright, so 26, that's all of my casings. Thank you for robbing me blind, Mr. Shopkeeper. This water is from last night. I wonder if I should drink it or not. Let's see. Yeah, it tastes fine. It's just water. The worst that could have happened is that the the cats have also taste tested it. But I mean, I feel like the presumption with having pets is that they get into your system anyways. I don't know why I'm struggling with these eyes. They just shot a lot. All right. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-na-na-na. Oh, speaking of Pop Goes the Weasel. Yo, the turtle! The turtle saved me! Thank you, Sir Turtle. I mean, can you accept the sacrifice of this thing here? I forget what the name is. it changes how the blanks work. Oh, and also, if we have that this necklace, we start off each floor with 3 blanks. I bet you didn't know that. Yeah, so they're very nice actually, especially to like start out with in the beginning. What did we get hit by? You know, I've got an itch in my throat now after drinking that water. Yeah, water's supposed to have the adverse effect. F's in the comments for my throat. Honestly, it's the weather, man. Every single time that the weather decides to change from cold to hot, my immune system just goes, "Hey, I forget how to do this thing. Can you remind me?" And that question is directed to like medication. It's directed to good old Alka-Seltzer. Yeah, it's kind of rough. I think I've been like that since I was a wee little child too. I remember having to do a lot of drugs. No, I remember having to take cold medication quite a bit. So maybe it's just like an over-reliance on that stuff. Maybe I should just cut out the main source of the problem, you know, figure out the pattern and learn when to dodge at the proper time. Well, we know how that worked out in this game. We've got Alpha Bullet. That means the first bullet that comes out of our chamber is actually more powerful. I don't know which gun that... Oh, flare gun. You see why this benefits the flare gun. You see where I'm getting at? At the bottom right, you'll see that this only has 1 bullet. That means every single bullet that I fire... I hate that word, fire. Oh, no. Oh my god. I made it in that first jump. And it's just okay. So here's another thing that I don't quite have a handle of on mouse and keyboard is the dodging. It's based off of your movement, which shouldn't come as a surprise, but I'm expecting for some reason in the back of my head that the mouse is in charge of where I roll, and if I just stand still, you can't roll. You have to move and then you can roll. It's yeah. Is that a good enough excuse? No, it's okay. All right, let's hope for the gore gun. It is awesome. Gore gun. The marvelous Miss Gorgon. That's not her name, but that is a pretty good show. Oh. Yeah, if you like comedy and just overall a story of someone that wants to achieve something that people normally will just frown upon, okay, so let's just get to the meat of it. It struck a nerve with me because of this, of just making videos and stuff and putting game content out. Like it's something that a lot of people are trying to get into, It's a lot. It's something that's like a lot of people's dreams. But like, it shows you the story of people going, why? Why the heck would you do this? Who would even watch you? You know, like that kind of stuff. And it's just a matter of getting yourself out there. I don't know. It's well written. You know, it's relatable for me, for moi. So, I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, the main character kind of reminds me of my wife a lot of times. Okay, here we go. Banana. What's her name? Rachel Brosnahan. Okay, so let's see here. Dang, this dude's married to Rachel Brosnahan. I don't know what voice I'm trying to do. No, no, my wife's awesome. I'm not gonna make comparisons because that's weird. I feel like it's really strange whenever people like either say, I remember there was this guy that I knew that like he loved everything about his wife, but all he wanted was that she could sing. If she could sing and hold a note, that'd be amazing. And I'm like, what? Why would you do that? Like that caveat of just, I don't know. Maybe people are like more okay with being open and honest like in that way. But that's just I don't know. Yeah, you know, relationships are all different. Some people are okay with straightforward statements like that. I don't feel like mine would be. If I was like, if I were to tell her to her face, you know, everything's awesome about you, but this, and then she'll go, well, everything's awesome about you, but this. You know, it's not worth the conversation. I feel like, let me just tell you, like, if you're not married, eventually, if you do get married, don't do that. It's not worth the argument. It's not worth the. It's not worth that conversation. Uh-oh. 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 Mm-hmm. Boom. Boom. Alright, here we go. Alright, there. Bam. Bam. We're lighting it up. This is much better than the previous run. Wait, is it? Yeah. 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 The only... the last run ended... I don't even remember. Memory of a snail. Okay. Yeah, I like this icebreaker. I like when you pair up the icebreaker with the Galahorn. They're like, oh, it's a Destiny reference now. And it turns into a sniper. I don't actually know where the original icebreaker is referring to. Let's see here. Icebreaker was designed by Edwin, the legendary gunsmith. The only gun to combine freezing and shattering technology. I don't know. If you know in the comments. Let's see. Doing okay? We're doing okay? Oh, I can't even hit him with that. We're good. Should we play the sniping game? Yeah, why not? So I always kind of steered away from that that aiming game, the one where you have to hit the targets. Break the targets. A little Smash Brothers reference for you. Did my game freeze? Hello, video game? Oh no! Oh no! Mamma mia! Enter the Gungeon.exe is not responding. Well, it's been a good video. I'm gonna figure this out. I thought that my PC version of this game was good. It was good to go. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, as it were, Please push that like button. And if you want to watch more videos in the future, please push the sub button. What a 10th video of this game to come out. It's frozen on me. All right, it is what it is. You know, you have those highs and you have those lows. All right, I'm out of here. All right, thanks for watching, man. Peace.